It is Farmo, Eric. It's a little windy. Lino. Lino. Yes, sir, Haggard Farm. We are having a good time. I'm trying to hold this phone straight, but the wind is so... it's about 25 miles an hour, and it's just blowing it out of my hand. I didn't get to show the beach the other night, and so I thought I'd jump on here and give y'all a few shots of the beach. What you got?
Nothing, I was just mining for shark teeth. So you find these little bitty big shells. See how little bitty it is? Little bitty clam?
Yes, it is.
But that's not what I'm looking for.
Golly, whose big feet is that? Is that yours?
Yeah, those are probably mine. The wind is so strong that the sand is sandblasted my ankle. I need to sit closer to the water.
Not rubbing it in, 1904. Can y'all guys hear me? Yeah, Bigfoot sighting. You right, Dimbo. Oh, cool. I wanted to make sure. It is super duper windy. Uh-oh. Red Wings guys are getting wet. They're getting wet. That's the most comfortable shoe I can wear on the beach where my feet don't get hurt. What you got? It sure would be nice if you found a shark tooth.
I know.
On camera.
Well, I haven't found one in several years. Probably been about 10 years since I found one. A big one.
Oh, oh, oh. Ah. That's why we oil them. Sharks beware. We have not been equipped for them, or tigers, or Sasquatch. Stay in the human lane where the bites don't cut you in half. Hey, Rob, I did. I was looking out, like, you know, from the beach today, and I kept seeing a single fin come up, and I was waiting for more, like, you know, you normally see dolphins, but I didn't see it. so I can only assume it was a shark. I guess it's getting pretty close to high tide. It's starting a new little river right there. Yeah, salt treatment to the boots. Yeah, it'll do the buckles good on it. Of course, hey, they're solid brass. They're Red Wings. It'll take it. Now my feet get to hurting walking on sand too much without my inserts. Lino, I'm trying not to keep filming you. Maybe you can turn that way.
Look. See that gross thing right there?
What? What is it? Oh, that's fishing bait.
It's so little though.
Put him on a hook.
No, it's too little.
Eat it. Got chased back a little bit. And here it comes. Mark, don't be jealous. Mark, I got to get Sammy on camera one day. He the way he talks sometimes reminds me of you. I got to get him to do it one day. It's pretty funny. Not quite. It's just a coming. Lino, did you find the river?
Yeah. There's always a bunch of shells up here after every high tide. So I was just looking through this little river. Of course, it'd be small if I found any up here.
Yes, sir, Melvin, we are. It's I'll be honest with you, we wished Kaylee and Megan and Will and Elliot were here with us. I think this is the first time in 25 years we hadn't, or 25 years. Well, not counting a burst, but you know what I'm saying. We've always had the boys with us.
I wish I could find them something good on camera, but
Yeah, I wish you could find a piece of gold on camera.
most of it's always looking and not finding, you know. 'Cause look at all this down here. I mean, just tons and tons.
Lino, you got 27 people watching this straight up and down live.
Okay. Hey, everyone.
They may not be able to hear you.
This is probably boring.
Guys, just so you know, I'm filming it straight up and down on purpose because YouTube will put it on the short stream as a live short stream. Is the reason why I'm doing it straight up and down. Plus, I'm holding the phone myself. Wow, what a wind.
He's blasting me.
Try not to catch nobody else in the camera here. No rain, Mark, not yet. I was kind of wondering if I'd had any at the house. I think I asked, I don't remember who I asked if we had any rain there, and they said no. I think it was Elliot last night. But I have a little bit of breaking news. Leno says that Elliot and Will took off to Raleigh Monday night or Tuesday night, and they went and bought something for me. I don't know what it is. They haven't told me. Nobody's told me, but that's all I know is that Will and Ellie took off to Raleigh and bought something for me. So we'll have to see what that is when we get home. Had 2 inches of rain here in Ruffin. Well, I wonder if I had any on the southern part of the county there. Oh wow, the moon's pretty. It doesn't really show up. I wonder if I can draw this up. Yeah. Oh, 2 minutes of rain. I see what you said there. Sorry, Mark. I'm just looking down at the comments, but I'm trying to look ahead too. Well, hopefully when I get back, I'll have a little bit of peaches and cream. I have yet to have any corn on the cob this year, and we put up all of that corn a couple weeks ago, cut it off the cob and froze it, and I never did cook any for just eating that night. Go up here and see if we can find Sammy. I know one thing, guys, the water is rough down at the Outer Banks. It does not play. I don't think I would have petted that shark. I don't care if it's dead or not. 9-foot bull shark. Guys, this is about as live as it gets, holding the phone and walking on the beach. Which they're calling for some rain down here Friday and Saturday. So, I don't know, we'll see. I was calling for rain this afternoon, and you see what I'm doing, so I think the weather at the beach changes by the minute. I don't want to go too much further. Smooth like a catfish, I bet you. Or slick like a catfish. Anybody just joining us, I notice there's 30 people in here. This is the North Carolina Outer Banks. And I am at a RV park called Camp Hatteras. You got it, Lino? What's wrong?
The wind's almost too much. It's sand blasting. Where'd Sam go?
I told Lino
Oh, I see him.
I'm not taking nothing from Myrtle Beach, but man, these Outer Banks, I mean, I guess Myrtle Beach is a lot cheaper, but these Outer Banks are nice. A little bit rough, a little bit windy. Oh, Rob, I may have forgot that. I got a picture, Rob, of a, they have scaffolding around it right now, all the way to the top. And I guess they're sandblasting everything, and they're just doing, you know, all kinds of work. But it's supposed to be about an 18-month project. Sorry guys, I had to move in front of somebody. Oh, and by the way, Rob, guess where I walked to? I walked to the exact spot where they moved that lighthouse 25 years ago. It's still there. The post is still there, and it's actually, from that post, it's probably, I'm gonna guess at 50 to 70, oh, it's probably a good 100 yards from the beach. Yeah, I knew that International Chimney Company moved it. It is some kind of windy. I am trying to hold this phone. Good evening. Can't wait. I've got 3 more weeks before I can put my feet on the sand. Where are you going? Let us know where you're going to. Hey, Cornbread. I'm just doing a little impromptu, how you say it, baby?
What?
Impromptu.
Impromptu? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, impromptu live stream. Brian, which beach you going to? Hey, Greg. Ocean Lakes Campground. Oh, you going to Myrtle Beach, where I was just talking about. It may have been before you jumped on here, Brian. I was saying that I know Myrtle Beach is nice. I ain't trying to take nothing from it, but this Outer Banks, boy, it is, woo, she's something. But if you like having a lot of restaurants and a lot of places to go eat and maybe stuff to go do like golfing and stuff like that or anything, Now, the Outer Banks ain't for you. It's very, very few restaurants, and to be honest with you, most of them are just chefed up. And I didn't cuss, guys. I said chefed up, meaning, you know, take a simple recipe and add some garnish to it and call it something different. But it's okay. It's edible. I think you could cornbread. I'd like to have a 1466 going down through there with an offset and just see what it'd do. Of course, in Myrtle Beach, they do have tractors and trash picker uppers. They'll filter that sand and fluff it up, but they don't do that here. Well, thank you, Rob. I may have to talk to you about that job one day. It interests me. About anything down here at the Outer Banks interests me. I was trying to find pictures today to see when it was that Ocracoke got separated from the chain of dirt, because I think somebody said at one time Ocracoke was not separated. And it's not but about, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 miles. The ferry ride's about 15 minutes because they got to do a bunch of little S-turns through the sand bars. But I don't see why they just don't build a bridge to Ocracoke. Because they need all new ferries. All their ferries that they have are almost 30 years old. And I figure it'd cost about $1 billion to replace all of those ferries, and they could just build a bridge to Ocracoke and be done with it, and then they won't have maintenance on boats anymore. Cornbread said he wouldn't want his tractor to rust. Well, I'd say it'd be tractors and bearings and everything else would probably rust. Lino, you gonna find something good? Well, guys, I've been on here for 25 minutes, and I'm just gonna be honest with you. My arm's about to break. I was really just gonna come on here for about 5 minutes, but hope y'all enjoyed the beach and the prettiness, and thank y'all for jumping on, and look forward to getting home and making some more videos. I'm hopeful to have a watermelon ready. There's one of them B-52 bombers. Yeah. Don't you love how they can just skim that water? We will have fun. Thank y'all, guys. We'll see you.